I am Professor Vinster, and welcome to Jurplastic World.
The professor here. Yes, I'm starting this job, and some of the jobs that I do, I just kind of lay back and enjoy the evening and just put away. So some of the videos that I do show that I have to be in a certain spot to do the video properly. But at nighttime, sometimes I just sit back and prepare projects like this one, this is the wolf that I'm doing. For actually, it's going to be a pretty neat little video of what this guy is going to do, and it involves some, I could say some electronics. So if you've seen the short to this movie or this video, you'd see what my plans were. So there you go. So this is the start, and right now I'm just puttying it up, and should be ready to start painting very soon. So since I had trouble with the audio, I decided to do the whole video by actually dubbing in what I needed to say. Right here, what I'm doing is painting the gums, the inside of the mouth, the tongue, and all that one color as of right now, just to this is actually the second coat. First coat I didn't film because it was a light coat, and it's usually the ugly stage, I call it. So I'm painting up. I'm even painting over the teeth right now, just for the reason of so I get all the gums and don't miss a spot. So there you go, and then I'll paint the teeth a bit later. So here I'm pointing basically at the backdrop. I've gone and get some paint. Oh, I'm back. Okay, so shake up the paint, and we're gonna get ready to start. I buy this in bulk. It's about $9. I think at Walmart. Yep. Oh, got to put the gear on. Even though the audio didn't turn out on this one, I still put it on. I made a mistake. See, if I use it on two cameras, then sometimes the audio kind of skips. So anyway, painting the whole thing black. Every nook and cranny. Actually, I'm putting it on really thick. I'm going to spread it out. I want it to be thicker because, of course, I didn't prime it. I just sanded it. So with this PLA plus this color here, actually, I don't need a primer with it. It'd be better if I did, but I don't really need it for what I'm doing. And then I'm going to clear coat it after. So it takes a while to get every nook and cranny. But I'm using the backboard. I got the idea from a taxidermist. When I did my big full-size bear head that I got hanging on the wall. I don't know if you've seen that, but there's video of it on my channel. I used that to go up and down and be able to paint it easier. That way, manhandling it would be pretty hard. So it makes things a little bit easier. Some angles you may not see it as well because the other camera was supposed to capture it. But like I said, I had troubles. So I had to abandon that footage because it really didn't turn out. And like I said in other videos, I'm a fast painter. So every nook and cranny is to be done. I'm going to explain coming up the reason why I paint in this area because it's comfortable, and you actually are able to do more and produce more if you're in an area where you can see a screen and get an idea instead of trying to carry a camera around with one hand and paint with the other. I like hands. Oh, there you go. So by putting it up a little too high, I went a little too high at one time and hit the actual piano keyboard. It's underneath that mess there, but it makes things easier. Oh, there we can still see where I'm painting, and you can see where the board actually got some use airbrushing. I do a lot of airbrushing of the animals and the fish, but I like shading too. Oh, there's a really good angle there. Now that I'm looking this angle here, I make all my own glass eyes. I make the colors I want. This one here, I chose the blue with the black. Oh, there goes the table. Oops. Yeah, I chose the blue and the black because the black wolf, actually, in the most that you see, have blue eyes. So if you look them up online, you'll see that the black wolf has blue eyes. I'm getting in as close as I can. I'm not afraid to paint over something a little bit, but when I do final detailing, that's different. There you go. Yep, I'm saying something there. But anyway, I'm going to explain here right now. I'm talking about the scissor jack that this is on. Got to make sure it's a pinch point. Make sure your fingers or anything is not in the way, it'll cut it off. There's no guard from it. So if you have your finger in there and that thing comes down, you're going to be in trouble. And the pinch points you have to avoid. All right. Now, yeah, I had a little bit of trouble with the audio. Not really the audio, with one of the cameras. I moved it and I didn't realize that I shut it off. And I think I had some pretty good footage of painting this, but the other footage is there. And this camera here, actually, I'll undo it here. And let's see if I can. There we go. So there's the detail of so far. Now, it's kind of highlighted itself right now, and it's going to be actually really good. And I'm going to add some highlights with a dry brush, which I'll show how I do that. So I'm thinking he's looking really, really cool. So there you go. And I'll put this camera back up there as easy as I can. Put it in position. And there you go. So we're getting there. So the next footage, what I want to do once this completely dries, is to put the highlights, like the wolf in the back screen there. I'm going to put the highlights in. And there's some other little things I'm going to do in the ears a bit, but I'm not going to get crazy at it because what it's going to be, which I'll tell you toward the end when I'm installing some pieces that I have to install. So that's it for this part. The next part will be the highlights, which is right after this, which is within seconds. Okay, Professor here. Now, I want to do some highlights, but you need very little paint to do them. And you got to be very cautious. I got a paper towel ready. I've got this brush ready. Let's see. There you go. Now, you see this brush here? It's really a hard brush. So what we're going to do is we'll dip it in a little bit of water. We're going to wipe it off a bit. And I'm going to put it into the gray paint very slightly. Then I'm going to rub it so it just barely, let's see if I turn this way here. Okay. And very lightly. Run across the sides. Like that. Very lightly. I don't know if my hand's in the way every so often. Trying not to, but It happens. You can use your finger, spots you don't really like. A little bit at a time. Just like that. Like I said, very little. A little carried away there, see? So I put a little bit more on then. Now make sure if you do wipe it with your finger, you don't put it back on to the print. Hopefully you can see this. There we go. Now I'm not going crazy with it. A little bit more in the nose area here. I can't see over there as well. Some in the eye area. So let's see how that's starting to look. Starting to look good. Nature's pretty good at evening things out, so it's a good idea to try to even it out. If you got too much paint on one side. Funny thing about it is, if you do something and you go over exaggerate something, for some reason your eye catches it. It knows you did. So there you go. Like I said, I'm not getting crazy because also when I clear coat it, because where it's going, it has to be clear coated. So there we go. So that should do it. All right, we're ready. We're going to paint the teeth or get started on the teeth. Hopefully I can see them okay. I don't know how easy it's going to be on this stand to paint them. Probably have to start on the top ones first. Yeah, top ones might be. But then again, I don't know. I think I want a bigger brush, even though it's more riskier. It's more riskier, but I'll get the part of the teeth that I want first. This is just going to be the first coat, so we'll see how it goes. As long as my hand doesn't get in the way again. This is the tedious part of painting. The details. Let's see if we can turn this a bit. Get at least one coat on them. bit thinner. Got a big chunk on there. Paint started. And if you paint something you're not supposed to, you can go over it again after. It's not my favorite brush. It'll do for the first coat. See if I can shape it up a bit. There we go. Keep getting globs there. These glasses that I'm wearing, I can't see that well through the around, other than looking through them. Then throws off my side. Like I said, I might have to go over the pinky color again, fix things up. But I just want to get them touched to start. And for what I'm doing with this, you're not going to see the teeth. Well, you'll see the front teeth, but you won't see the back teeth because there'll be something sitting over top of them. It's going to be something in his mouth, put it that way. I'm hoping the camera's up at a good angle here. I'm hoping. I got a glob again. Okay, so that gives a quick idea of what we're doing, because I'm going to have to end up turning this guy upside down on my lap and finishing them off. So that'll give you an idea on what I'm doing. How you doing, everybody? Now, this drill bit could be an overkill for what I have to do. I have to put a switch right here in his tongue, but I'm going to have to be now seems to be. Oh, there we go. Oh, don't want to be careful. It's actually thicker there than I thought it would be. Okay. All right. Hopefully you can see that. I can always add some light. Let's add some light. Turn on the inverter. Turn on some light. Probably a little bright. Bring that down. There we go. That should do it. All right. Now, the hard part is going to be to get the wire up to where it has to go, I believe. I'm hoping I'm not going to have troubles. So far. Oh. Okay, let's take this off. Oh, yeah. Right out. There you go. So I put tape on it to get it out there. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. All right. So that was easier than I thought it would be. Now it's going to go right there on his tongue. And I have to put it over in a bit of an angle. Now I can fill that bit of a hole up later. So the switch will sit right there. Let's hang this back up again for now. And like I said, there's the switch to the unit. Okay. Now I'm not sure if this is going to be enough to stick it in. I'm going to try some epoxy glue on it. All right. Now we got the switch in with a little bit of glue. It's actually not too bad. Now we're going to take this rosin with the UV ray and fill in this hole. Keep the wires where they should be. That's good. Let some drip down on the unit. Protects it. Put some on the side. It'd be on the side, it'd be fine. There we go. And on this side, wouldn't hurt. There we go. Now I'll put more there. Seemed to have soaked in to the hole. Let's put some UV to it. There you go. Should put the lid on that before I hit it with the UV by accident. Alrighty. So do you know what it is yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. I can actually test it to see if it's going to be loud enough that you're going to hear it through these microphones. I might have to put a different mic on it. So we'll do this for a minute. Oops. This is actually good. Really good. Okay. Still a little sticky, but we're getting there. All right. Now, let's see if you can pick this up. Very cool. Very cool. So hopefully you can pick that up. I'll try it out on here. If not, I'll have to use a another speaker, uh, actual microphone. Okay. Now you can see what this is for. I been known to go to the washroom and look onto the roll or the place where the roll was supposed to be, and it's gone. So I decided to make this guy here, and I put an electronic system inside him so that when somebody takes my roll, I'm going to be alerted, or they're going to be, uh, alerted. So they're going to know, hey, I don't think I'm supposed to touch that. But anyway, this is the way it works. And when you go to grab the roll itself here, and as soon as you pull it down, you pull right down, it hits this button, and the toilet roll is gone. Put it back in there, same way. So each time you push down, like that, pull out, there you go. Kind of puts a rip in the toilet paper. They're sharp teeth. But anyway, that's what I wanted to make, and it turned out pretty good. So, what do you think of this idea? Great for great for the man cave or the man cave toilet. Or you could probably use it for something else. I don't know, your prized baby baseball or something like that, or you'd have to rig it up to fit. Maybe spring underneath there, something like that. But as soon as this button's hit, push down on the toilet paper, and there you go. So it's pretty neat. I like it. Next video.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.